So number one is called Don't Zoom, Just Walk. So I know we're on one right now, so this is a little bit ironic, but being on a Zoom, Google Meet, Hangout, whatever it might be, being on those hour after hour, day after day, is immensely draining. And we know that instinctively, but some studies have been done now to show that the reason they're so draining is that your brain is struggling to read the body language of multiple people on a screen at once. It's not so bad now because it's just you and I can actually, if I concentrate, imagine that you're in the room. It's okay. But it's when you've got like 9 people in a row, your brain is trying to process all of that on a really, really tiny space. And that's why it's so tiring for you. And alongside that, there's just the danger of sitting, of being as sedentary as that, if it's like 5 hours worth of Zoom calls in a row without, moving, apart from maybe to go to the loo. And I feel like the danger of sitting is really well felt by RA sufferers, because actually we begin to physically feel it. I know that I do. I feel my fingers seizing up, my knees. So we kind of have a built-in alarm system that goes, time to move, get up. Lots of other people don't have that and could actually sit from 9 till 5 or more without moving. And the dangers of sitting are largely unknown by the masses. To be sedentary, the World Health Organization believes actually accounts for 6% of all deaths now globally. So chronic inactivity causes 6% of mortality. But there's some good news. The Science Daily published a paper at the end of last year to share that even for the people that are the most sedentary, if they are to replace sitting with half an hour of activity, that will reduce their mortality rate by 50%. So just for getting up and moving for half an hour a day, you can make a huge impact to your lifespan and the health of that lifespan. And that was amazing to me. The change only has to be small. And so the Welfy proposal is that you swap at least one Zoom meeting per day with a walking meeting that is outside. So it's one small change. And we all know already the obvious mental health benefits of getting out into nature. Like we all feel it, just being amongst the trees and the grass. You just feel better. And there's been countless studies done to prove that it is enormously helpful for depression and for lots of other diseases. But there are also some more surprising benefits. So Stanford University did a fascinating study where they found that walking and talking, so doing a meeting with your headphones in, plugged into your phone, actually results in more creative ideas. So when you are moving, you are accessing parts of your brain that you wouldn't otherwise. And they found that for 81% of people, they had an uplift of 60% or more. So imagine being 60% more creative. If you're on a call and you're trying to tackle a really difficult problem, or you've got someone who works for you asking you for some fresh ideas or some feedback, you will be 60% more creative with your ideas and your responses if you're moving. And I just find that amazing. And I just think, why wouldn't you? It's going to make you less stiff and you'll be more creative and happier.